Chinese you'll hear all night from me. Does anyone here understand Scottish? Because that's how we'll speak. Welcome to Forest Place, at the heart and soul of the city. I would like now to acknowledge some of the very important people who are here tonight. You are all important, but we have some very, very special people here tonight. The Honourable Ray Halligan, MLC, Shadow Minister for Citizenship and Multicultural Interests, representing the Leader of the Opposition. The Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor, Dr. Peter Nattrass, Mr. Yu Ning Fu, Principal of the Ta Phong Elementary School, Taipei, staff and students from the Ta Phong Elementary School, Mr. Norman Lim, Manager of Oz-Asia International Institute, Mr. John Chen, Chairman of the Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce in Western Australia, Mr. Jeffrey Cha, President of the Taiwanese Association of Western Australia, Mr. Jeff Chen, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and my wife Norma, and fellow councillors of the City of Perth. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, can I ask you all, please, to stand as we play the national anthems of both cities, of both countries. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to introduce the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of Perth, Dr. Peter Nattrass, to welcome you here tonight. Thank you, Dr. Peter.
The Honourable Ray Halligan and all the other distinguished guests here tonight, and my mother Joyce. it is to see so many of you here right in the heart of our city, and how wonderful it is for us to be able to play host to a visiting group of 120 people from our sister city in Taipei, Taiwan. And we are really looking forward to this great performance tonight. Don't they look fantastic? We saw them earlier on this morning in another uniform, and we were complimenting them on how smart they looked this morning in another uniform. But we're really looking forward to this wonderful performance from the Symphony Orchestra of the Ta Phong Elementary School in Taipei. Some 6 years ago, we established a formal arrangement of friendship between the city of Taipei in Taiwan and the city of Perth. And the aim of that charter of friendship was to establish goodwill between our two cities, to establish a better understanding of the cultures of our two nations, to encourage trade between our two countries, and also to do all that we could to stimulate tourism between Taiwan and between Australia. And I can tell you, we are doing a lot to achieve those goals. Some 2 years ago, we had a visit from the Taipei Youth Folk Sports Group, and that was an incredible success that did much to cement the relationship between our two cities. The Mayor of Taipei, Mr. Ma, has come down here to Perth a couple of years ago, and he's taken back wonderful memories that I'm sure are going to last him a lifetime. Our two cities are vastly different. Taiwan the country of Taiwan has a population of some 22 million people. Australia, I think now, is approaching 20 million people. Yet Australia is 200 times larger than Taiwan. And that means that Taiwan has the second most dense population of any country in the world. We are very proud of that relationship. We at the City of Perth have a population of something like 1.5 million. Taipei has a population of 3 million, representing only 14% of their national population, whereas our population here represents 80% of the population of Western Australia. So we are proud of that. We are proud of everything that we are doing to try to play our role in stimulating trade between our two countries. Trade last year between Taiwan and Australia totaled something like $1 billion. The trade between Western Australia and Taiwan is also very significant. 50% of the exports to Taiwan are minerals, which is not surprising coming from Western Australia. And second on the list, you wouldn't believe it, is crayfish. So we are doing all we can to help that through the various means that we have as the capital city. But we're here tonight to witness this great performance of this latest group that has come down from our sister city of Taipei, the Symphony Orchestra from the Ta Phong Elementary School in Taipei. So I invite you all to just sit back and relax and enjoy what I'm sure will be a most enjoyable evening.
Thank you very much indeed. The Lord Mayor mentioned that Mayor Ma of Taipei came here to Perth. The Lord Mayor swims every morning at Cottesloe at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he took Mayor Ma to Cottesloe, who was slightly fearful of the sharks because there had been shark attacks just around about that time. But the Lord Mayor said not to worry about the sharks, the crocodiles keep them away. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ta Phong Elementary School Orchestra was founded in 1995. It has more than 100 members, and they are students who love music, but who are not taking the formal music program at school. The students practice before class on weekdays and on Saturdays, so you can imagine that to make that extra effort makes their commitment and passion to the music very strong indeed. Their conductor, Mr. Chi Chong Zhen, has played the viola in the Taipei Symphony Orchestra since 1980. It is a highly respected school music teacher and school orchestra conductor. The school members of the orchestra are between 8 and 12 years old, and despite their young age, they have a number of performance highlights to their credit, including performances in Melbourne, gala performances at the Taipei National Concert Hall. This is Taiwan's most impressive and highly regarded performance venue, and a tour of Okinawa and Japan. And we are really pleased to have them here in Perth tonight. They don't look big enough to play these instruments, but you heard them play the national anthem, and they played them so well. So ladies and gentlemen, as the Lord Mayor said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Ta Phong Symphony Orchestra. Hold sit for a moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take a rest. Take a rest. I was just testing you to see what your reflexes were like. And they were very good, I might tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my honor to introduce to you Mr. Yu Ning Fu, Principal of the Ta Phong Elementary School.
Good day. Lord Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, as a principal of Ta Phong Elementary School, I would like to thank the City of Perth who invites us. John Chen, President of Taiwanese Commerce, Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce of WA, Jeffrey Chang, President of Taiwanese Association of WA, and all friends here. Tonight, I will present our performance to all the Australian people. All the students on the stage come from Ta Phong Elementary School, Taipei, Taiwan. They are aged from 8 to 12. We all know the city of Perth and the city of Taipei are the sister city. I sincerely invite our dear friend to come to Taiwan, because Taiwan is a very beautiful island. You all welcome. I believe our show or our conference will be pleased you and enjoy our beautiful night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fu, and thank you for that invitation to come to Taipei. I'm sure the West Australian will be delighted when I go there. I would now like to call upon Mr. John Chen, Chairman of the Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce, and also Jeffrey Cha, the President of the Taiwanese Association of WA, to say a few words of welcome. Would you please welcome them to the stage? Thank you. Jeffrey Cha.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Now I'd like to introduce firstly John Chen, the President of Taiwanese Chamber, and myself, Jeffrey, the President of Taiwanese Association in WA. We like to take this opportunity to thank you for you being here. We're going to make it quick because the performance is more important than my speech. I'm sure about that. So on behalf of the Taiwanese Association and Taiwanese Chamber, and we give us great pleasure to welcome you, you and the Tafong Primary School Orchestra, and from the capital city of Taiwan, Taipei. The Tafong School Orchestra is well known in Taiwan as they have won many awards and the performance in many cities around the world. We are particularly honored as Perth is the first stop in their 2005 tour. Now I would like to thank you, City of Perth, and the Right Honourable Lord Mayor Dr. Peter Nattrass for their great support in making this event possible. For tonight's performance, I would like to wish you all have a wonderful stay in Perth, and especially for our visitors. And I hope everyone enjoyed the performance tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey Cha and Mr. John Chen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will now, for real, welcome to the stage the conductor, Mr. Chi Chong Sung. Ladies and gentlemen, as a joint celebration to honour Australia Day yesterday and the Chinese New Year, which is coming up very soon, the young Tafong Orchestra musicians, led by our conductor, Mr. Chi Chong Sung, will now perform for your pleasure a variety of musical pieces, including well-known hits such as Under the Sea, the Disney classic, theme from Mission Impossible, we all know that, in a Persian market, music from Apollo 13, and various Taiwanese folk songs. Please make them very, very well.
Thank you.